Yo, what's going on with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and as always, Takazudiki Komodi's out there is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Manny Wolverina. Of course, you guys are wrestling intros and outros towards this channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and all the other good stuff. And, yeah, a little bit of a sad day today, but granted, this video is probably going to be out Friday or Saturday by the time you guys see this. This might be old news, but at least I'm doing it on time. Which I rarely ever do. But anyways, my guys, a little bit of a sad day today, especially if any of you guys are Pokemon fans. Specifically, I'm talking about the ones in Japan. They get to see this almost like every day, almost. But yeah, unfortunately, one of the CEO guys over there, Junichi Masuda, he says he attends Pokemon Center Yokohama closing ceremony, which I don't know what that means. It's like they're closing down the Pokemon building and they're gonna like rebuild another one. They're gonna like relocate somewhere else, which obviously they got millions upon billions of dollars or yens over there. So I know this guy's he's pretty much king of the throne. Mr. Masuda, like, and he has all the money, he can do whatever he wants. Like, obviously, even stuff beyond Pokemon. The man's like probably richer than Elon Musk. That's a little bit debatable. Not gonna get into that though. But yeah, I know. I've been seeing a lot of crazy dank memes about not to get too off topic about Elon Musk liking anime. And hey, that's cool as fuck. And then again, I know there's a little bit of a darker side to it, but then again, I get into a lot of truth and conspiracy theory community shit like that. I'm not gonna get into that. I know this one big I don't really want to call him a YouTuber. I more like call it like not even a political commentator. He's real big in alternative media stuff. But if you want to know what I'm talking about, just type in the YouTube thing, RFB. He's already talked, and I'm not going to lie, he exposed a little bit of Elon Musk's information here and there, but not that much. Really funny ass dude. Reminds me of a lot of the guys I was growing up with, like, not in, like, Harlem over there, and like, or Spanish Harlem, like in New York, it's more like upstate New York. Funny ass dude. Reminds me of, like, one of my uncles. But anyways, there's that news, and then this one right here. This is random Japanese auction reveal. That was supposed to, yeah. Reveals Wii remote prototype for the GameCube. Wow, so this was even way back in the day. Way before like the GameCube, way before the Wii was even existing. They already had plans, even during the GameCube era, that they were going to make something like that. It's wild. So yeah, links to description box provided below. You can watch the full video on Twitter. I already read it there. I already watched it myself. It's a little bit sad and emotional, but they'll get over it. So it says, yesterday in Japan, the Pokemon Center Yokohama closing ceremony was held at the Pokemon Center Yokohama. The closing ceremony was attended by Game Freak director Junichi Masuda, who thanked everyone for coming to the Pokemon Center Yokohama for 13 years. The closure of the Pokemon Center Yokohama will be paid for a bigger and better marine-themed Pokemon Center Yokohama next month. We'll leave you to the photos and videos in the ceremony below. Which is really funny as hell, because I'm not gonna lie. I was a little sad and like a little emotional, but I already knew they were gonna build one somewhere else. Either that or they're gonna do like a renovation, so it's probably not gonna come out till like either March, April, or May, which on this side of the world, if any people live over here in the US, in Canada and Mexico, that's usually around the spring and summertime, but over there I think it's a little bit different because, geographically wise, I'm not really sure what that means. I think in Australia, it means it'll probably be fall or winter for them over there, when it's like spring or summer around here. Yeah, so overall thoughts, views, and opinions, not really much to say about it. I mean, it didn't have nothing to do with Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, which is weird. It should have been, because I know they showed Pikachu and the Eevee, the guys who were always doing the little cosplays for Pikachu and Eevee all the time, when they're always walking in their little uniform outfits. Which is really cool. I mean, look at all of this freaking Pokemon merchandise around there, Poke merch. There was even a tweet here. Luckily, it got translated to English. So it said, Hinotichi. So it says, this might be roughly translated in English, so take this with a grain of salt. Even though I did not feel up to it a while ago, I was cheerful when I saw Pikachu and Zenyoruk crying. Zenyoku. I don't know if a Zenyoku was the girl that was in the video. If any people didn't see the videos, links down below. On this Twitter account as well. She sounded like she was happy, excited for the whole thing. A little concerned. I heard a little bit of like confrontation and concern in her voice, but She sounds like she was okay with it. Da-da-da. Early in my arms, bumping into my ears, Pikachu, the last high tension. Yeah, that sounds like it's really, 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 roughly translated English. If I go back to this, I might go back to Japanese. Oh, okay, here it is. I did not realize until just the last minute I saw Pikachu in front. It should have said in front of Zenora, and cried. It is the last high tension of Pikachu. Okay, so there was a lot of tension in the room when they saw that. Okay, I see where they're going on with that. Any of you guys are a lot more fluid in Japanese, let me know. So there's that news. And let's get on to the bigger picture of the news. I know they're going to sell a lot more TCG and a lot more extra plushies that are extremely rare, limited edition shit. Because Pokemon's a worldwide thing. That's all over the world. That's never going anywhere. If it does, I'd be surprised. So it says from Lee and Dunham. I already read all this part right here. A Japanese auction reveals Wii remote prototype for the GameCube. This really, really struck my attention because this is from a person that formerly owned a GameCube. I didn't get rid of it. Actually, I had to get rid of it, but I had to sell it for $100 because I was doing like community college classes and all that stuff. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to keep it. And it was the rare limited edition golden, like not golden one. It was like that bright steelish silver looking limited edition GameCube console that I had. So yeah, it hurt a little bit, but I had to do it. It goes on to say, over the years there have been plenty of prototype Nintendo systems. Controllers and accessories publicly revealed. If you think that you've seen them all, perhaps not. Ars Technica, hopefully I said that right, reported on how a recent listing of the Japanese auction sites has shed light onto a rare Wii remote prototype designed for the GameCube. The controller sold for over 74,000 yen, 663 USD, and came paired with an early nunchuck. It said nunchuck, it said nunchuck. That's weird. Unless that's how you actually spell it, but whatever, let's move on. Prototype and a longer, slightly different looking sensor bar that plugged directly into the memory card slot. The source notes how the remote is wired to the system for the GameCube controller connector, unlike the final version of the Wii remote, which was wireless. The earlier irradiation of the nunchucks seemingly use an Ethernet cord, and the entire setup for its reliant on the same IR sensor bar technology that eventually shipped with the Wii. At this point in time, the auction's winner has not been able to get the GameCube Wii remote running on any of his own other hardwares and is yet to inspect the controller's internals. If you're unsure about the legitimacy of this prototype, wafer director James Manega has issued a number of tweets reframing its existence. He explains how he first saw it back when the Wii was still being referred to as the Revolution. Oh my god, I remember that. I think it was Revolution EX. If any of you guys remember that. Oh my god. Fun ass times, I'm not gonna lie. Let's move forward. So it says, Montega, I'm probably saying all types wrong, I don't care though. Montega has also noted on how all of the buttons on this earlier prototype model were lifted straight from the Game Boy Advance SP. A discussion prompted him to post more recognizable prototypes of the Wii remote that were closer to the final products and originally shown around the time of at E3 2006. My god, those are old. Very old, beautiful memories I have watching our old school E3 when I used to watch G4 TV at the time. Man, that shit takes me so far back. There's a couple examples of the pictures, how it originally, like the weight, the measurement, the kilos. If any of you guys are Australian, you probably know what that is. Because I've been listening and watching a lot of Australian YouTubers out there. Look at that. I can't believe this is an old school prototype of the freaking Wii U. And you could tell right away because it had the original old school looking, let's see if I can zoom in more on this. I should. Old school looking button. If any of you guys remember, I remember the grips for that. Holy fuck, those were good, man. That wasn't a nunchuck, so that was a different name for it. I was going to say a catalyst stick, but no, that's not it. Other than that, my friends, overall thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Once again, there's not really much to say. It doesn't really blow my mind too much, but I still wanted to talk about it nonetheless because it still had a little bit of an interesting, fascinating point when I looked at this article when I found it on Twitter. Very, very useful information stuff, I'm not going to lie. My God, this thing looks really good, though. And that old school color that it had to it, whew, freaking top notch. I'm not going to lie. That light greenish gray color, I used to see so many of those. How they the original old school Game Boy Advance SP clamshell handheld system had the exact same, not design per se, but the exact same color, and I absolutely loved it. It was fucking spot on. This thing was beautiful. Other than that, my friends, that's all I got to say for now, and yeah, that's it. Links to the description box down below. Cartel and aside, if any people want to watch the other video in your own time, the one I was talking about earlier about Junichi Masuda. He's all crying and a little bit of sad sentimentalism. I got to give credit for the man because him, along with other people, in charge of one of the greatest franchises of all time. And I'm out of here. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls. And as always, we'll talk to the Nikki Kumoris out there. I'll see you when I see you guys. Good day, have a good night, wherever you are at around the universe out there. Don't drink smoke weed at the same time. Don't think reckless. Stay tuned for more future article session reviews, including video gaming industry news, anime manga news, internet news, and that wraps it up. Take it easy, stay safe. Peace out. I am out like sauerkraut. I'm gone and getting the hell out of here. Late and goodbye. We'll see you on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm gone. I'm out. See you guys for more future content. And stay tuned for more future content on this channel. And that's it. Later.